Everyone, it's your boy All-Star Geek here. So as some of you may seen or may not have seen, there's been a lot of leaks from the Superman movie, and there is this new character right here that a lot of people are saying it could be either Ultraman, Black Noir from the boys, or another character yet to be known. So here are my top 3 choices on who I think this character could be. Alright, fresh off the bat, let's get it over with. Ultraman. For those who don't know, Ultraman is a different version of Superman from another universe. In a universe where all the superheroes are villains and all the villains are heroes. The Crime Syndicate is their version of the Justice League. Ultraman, he's basically like Bizarro in the sense that he's a reverse of Superman, and all of his abilities, his weaknesses are switched around. So he is super strong, like Superman, has all his powers. There's only 2 key differences. Sunlight hurts him. So our main version of Superman, the sunlight makes him more stronger, but the radiation from the sun makes him who he is today, makes him Superman. He needs the sun to be Superman. But this version, Ultraman, the sun hurts him, like it depowers him. It makes him kind of like Namor with moisture. It just dries him up. His radiation powers are just... So he needs kryptonite. So in his version, kryptonite makes him stronger, gives him more power. Is kind of his compound V, to make a boys reference. Makes him stronger, makes him better, makes him faster. And the first time I ever heard about this character was in Crisis on 2 Earths, the animated movie, the original, not the new one that they made with all the Crisis characters, which I enjoyed. It was pretty good. I would recommend it if you haven't seen it. So that's who I think at first. It could be Ultraman, because he has the U-shaped. He might have the ability, like, who can take down Superman? There's not that many characters that can actually put chains on Superman and say, hey, you know what, stay. Because Superman's a really strong and powerful character. You've seen him in Man of Steel, he won't go down without a fight, or without showing like, hey, I'm not here to fight you, I'm here for peace. So Ultraman, straight out of the bat, get out of here. Second, who I think it might be, Bizarro. Hear me out. So you need a character that's big, bad, and strong, right? And in this version of the world, Superman's been around for a while. They have toys of him. People see him as their hero, So Superman's been around. It's not an origin story where you're like, oh, like he's barely beginning, he's barely putting on his glasses, his mom is still stitching his suit together, he's gonna be out and about for the first time. No. This Superman has already existed. He's been around doing his thing for a while. So, and Lex Luthor has been around for a while, so they casted Lex Luthor. So I would think maybe Lex Luthor himself, in some battle with Superman, took his, like from the comics, took his blood, gave it to the villain of the movie, and they created a being, someone that can rival Superman, but is under their control. Someone that they can control and be like, hey, down, boy. You do what we say. Because in the comics, like in Forever Evil, which is a comic that I've known for Ultraman, Bizarro was Lex Luthor's bodyguard, his version of Superman to fight Ultraman. So that's something he could be, like, oh, I made this weapon for myself as a contingency plan, something that I could have if Superman ever tried to fight me man to man. I got this dude that can fight him back. That's the one. That's just who I think. And also, mind you, keep this in mind. That could, if they do set that up with Bizarro being, a blood version of Superman, that's how you can introduce Connor Kent into the universe. Obviously, this Clark Kent is still young to be like a father figure, but they can kind of do like in the Young Justice route, where they're kind of like brothers, kind of like friends. That'd be a pretty cool and interesting thing to do. And third, but not least, in my opinion, what if it's Doomsday? For those who don't know, the more Doomsday dies, the more he gets destroyed, the stronger he becomes. So technically, he can never die. And every time he does die, he becomes bigger, badder, and stronger. And in the comic books, this was Doomsday's first appearance. He was in a suit, out on a ship in the world, So what if they go? What if the main villain of the movie finds Doomsday, brings him to Earth, manipulates him like, oh, he's weak, he can grow stronger. There's a warning, because the creator of Doomsday, he put a warning, said, what have I made? What has my creation become? Beware my creation, for his name is Doomsday. So what if she's like, oh, I can manipulate him, he's not that strong enough, I can make him to my bodyguard, I can control his mind. Little by little, boom, 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 he gets beat up during the movie, and like his suit starts to rip, he starts to get stronger, he dies, and then in the sequel he comes back, be even bigger, badder, and stronger. And instead of rushing it like in Batman vs. Superman's death, they slowly piece it over like 2-3 films. They're like, oh, Doomsday was the first person I ever fought, like the biggest threat I ever faced. So the only person that can stop him is me. Kind of thing, So that's who I personally think is under the suit. And you know what? Just for fun, here's my fourth character who I think might be under the suit. A clone of Superman himself. Like just an actual clone of Superman. Why? Because just I don't know, it would make sense that Lex Luthor, who's been Lex Luthor for a while now, would always try to look for a creation. I know that'd be different from Bizarro, from all of them, but what if it's a different version of Superman? A version of Superman that didn't have his family, didn't have the people he grew up with. Just kidding. What if it's Mongol? For those who don't know, Mongol is one of Superman's greatest foes. That's not Doomsday, that's not Darkseid. He's kind of in between. Like, he can put up a fight, man-to-man, hand-to-hand combat, and is the gladiator ruler of Battle World, where he gets like different super beings from different worlds. Puts it basically like the Collector from the MCU, but instead of having collections, he has these people fight each other. Just for his entertainment, for people to play bets on it, like, oh, I bet this character is the strongest, or I bet this warrior will have bloodshed. Like, what if we have him come down to Earth trying to steal Superman? But again, what if the engineer comes, traps him like in a suit that she can control, that only she has the power to control? Be like, no, you came down here, I could use you, I need someone with your strength. And Mongol's like, you know what, I don't follow anybody, like, I'm here to get this super Kryptonian, and that is it. He is gonna be my possession, he's gonna be my toy, my plaything for my world, my gladiator for the pits of Battle World. And she's like, yeah, nope. Grabs him, puts him in the ship, puts all these metallic stuff, puts in a suit that she can control them. Like, yeah, no, you are gonna be my pawn, you are gonna be the weapon that I have. I can go with him, brain to brain, intelligence versus brawn. But if time being, I need a soldier, someone strong enough, then sure, you will be my pawn. But until then, know your place, dog. You are now the engineer's lackey. So those are that's my theory of who this guy in the suit could be. But who knows? Put your theories down below. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. And as always, it's your boy All-Star Geek. Don't do anything dumb. I love you. I appreciate you. Know that you're never alone in this world. There might be people can try to replace you, but there's only one you in this world. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for being part of my little universe. And as always, I need you in my life because you are special. Don't ever forget it. I love you. I appreciate you. Don't do anything dumb. There's people that care about you and want to miss you. And as always, it's your boy All-Star Geek, signing off.